Oh, getting right in there after it. Yeah, Colby is looking a massive 170. Colby said he wrestled his whole life. I'm sure he knows how to cut some weight. I'd be interested to know what he weighs right now.
Yes.
He's every bit of 170.
I'd be willing to bet that Colby's probably a $185, a $190 right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, getting right in there after it.
Definitely a very fast start to the fight. I'm not exactly sure about the about the glove touch straight into a punch.
Colby's not wasting any
he's
time.
wasting zero time.
One of his keys to the victory there was composure.
Yeah.
I think that went out the window pretty quick. Yes, he's doing just fine.
Yes. Yep, he is in a very good spot right now. Now, Mike on the ground. Mike's got an underhook. No, sorry, he's got an underhook on the wrong side. So if Mike can start to work to a hip and get his left underhook back, he could start to work up and wrestle up from this position and really get out of here.
Yeah. Colby's just fine to sit here as well, though, and rain down strikes and wear him out. Yep. A little bit harder without the elbow strikes, but you can still do some good damage and definitely wear your opponent down from here.
Yep. As you can see, I think that first punch caught Mike pretty. I mean, obviously it caught him pretty hard, but he's bleeding right between his eyes. So that punch landed right between the eyes or right on the nose, one or the other. You know, Mike's doing a pretty good job of trying to regain his guard right here, though. First fight we've seen a little bit of blood right here. Notice Colby's using his legs as grapevines. And now he's going to take the back.
Oh.
Colby's missing a hook, though, but as we know, he's got both his hooks in now. But as you saw in the last fight, you don't need both hooks to finish a rear naked choke. I would like to see Mike start to work to a hip right here. Mike is starting to work to a hip towards the choking side hand. He could get his hips out and scramble back on top.
So hard to get the choke in MMA with those gloves.
I know, there's so much to grab. One thing that I think would help Colby, though, if Colby could lock in a body lock, it takes away, you don't have to control him with your hands quite as much when you have the body lock, because you've got both the hips locked down with your legs, so there's really nowhere for him to go. Mike's right back on top, right?
To the top.
As soon as Mike started getting his hips out. Now from right here, you know, Mike's trying to work him up against the cage, and Mike's going to try to land some strikes right here. James, we might get some blood on us right here.
Strong possibility.
Those guys are so sweaty.
Colby looking to wrestle up here.
Yep. Oh, Mike's got him in kind of it's kind of like a bicep slicer type submission right here. Oh, here's the thing.
Definitely a valid submission there.
He has got he's kind of got like a modified crucifix right here, right?
That bicep slicer
and
could
we're
do
right
some
inside
damage.
control.
He lost it, though.
Yes, it could have.
Oh, wow, straight to the mount.
Oh, yes, sir, straight to the mount. Landed some strikes right as the bell lands.
Wow.
I'll say there's some deep breaths
taken from... Colby used a lot of energy in that first round.
Yes, used a lot of energy in that first round. Kind of anxious to see how he comes out in the second round. He walked back to the corner with his hands above his head.
I couldn't hear what they were saying there. He was talking to the ref a little bit. Do you know what he said?
I have no idea what he was saying. I couldn't quite tell. I do know that Mike looks very composed. Mike looks like he's not breathing very hard. But again, Colby's so big and so strong. If he comes back out and fights and puts him right back on the mat where he was, he can very easily win this round. You know, that's also a pretty hard round to score too. I'd say Colby probably won the first round just off of the knockdown, right?
Right.
And he controlled for the first probably minute and a half of the round.
Mike did very well to come back at the end, though. If he had a little bit more time there, who knows what would have happened.
Yep. Let's see how these guys come out in round two.
I would say Mike appears to be the fresher fighter despite the cut. See how the second round plays out.
Yeah, Mike's got a pretty good cut right between his eyes. Doesn't seem to be bothering him too much right now. One thing about it being directly in between his eyes, though, is kind of just running down his nose. It's not really running into his eyes at all, like it would be if it was a cut over the eye or a cut on the side of the eye.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be affecting him too much.
Yeah. But, man, both these guys are sweaty. And when they get sweaty, the cage is like a sweaty mess. And
wow,
Mike
right
ended up back
control.
on top. I know this is not where Colby wants to be. Colby needs to get on his hip right here. And definitely not let, so as soon as
Colby's holding him down, pulling him tighter.
Yes.
Which Mike wants to be tight.
And now Mike's
Tough
just going to
spot.
rain down strikes.
He's got a bridge.
Colby's got a bridge. He's got to do something. He's got to move because Mike's just landing strikes, and that was a TKO. Wow, what a comeback by Mike. What a comeback.
I think Colby might have burned himself out in that first round.
I think so too. You know, one of his keys was to kind of come in and stay composed, and you know, he won the first round. He got a knockdown, got a beautiful knockdown.
Yeah,
but
Mike really weathered the storm there, showed a lot of heart to come back from that.
Yep, he showed a lot of durability. And again, like we said, you know, the guys that come out of that Pedigo gym, or even out of the Triumph gym, which is a Pedigo affiliate, all those guys are tough as nails, man. They all train so hard. So I'm sure that's not the first time he's been put in that situation. And man, honestly, if you look at a guy like Colby,